Hey, Paul. My name is also Paul. I am with Eastwind SEO, and I have partnered up with Schenectady SEO to bring you this video showing you some tips on how to improve your online presence. Now, Nathan reached out to you earlier about this video, and within this video, I'm going to show you some tips on content, citations, and backlinks that are going to help improve traffic and bring more clients to your website. So, let's jump right into it. I have your website pulled up right here. The first thing I'm going to say right off the bat, up in the browser, it does say not secure. So you definitely want to make sure you have your SSL, and that is going to be your secure socket layer. And basically what that does is when somebody connects to your internet or to your website, the internet connection to the server is a secure connection, and that stops things from, affecting your website. It stops viruses from being placed in your website. It stops hackers from getting into your website. It's a secure connection for everybody who is connecting to your website. So just something to keep in mind. Beyond that, let's go ahead and look at your site. Other than that, it's a nice looking site. You have some good pictures. You have some information. As we move down, you do have your phone number right up at the top, which is great. However, is it clickable? I'm not sure. It is clickable, so that is definitely a good thing. You might want to have a form to fill out here as well. Something that goes to an email or text message or something like that. It's just another way to convert traffic. And the more way to convert traffic that comes to your website, obviously it's going to be the better for you in the end. So let's talk about content. Content is very important. Google loves content. They're going to crawl your page and they're going to go through all of your content. So within that content, you want to have keywords, buyer specific keywords, right? So a keyword is going to be anything that somebody's going to put into Google as they search for a product or a service. So as you have those keywords that are relevant to your business in your content, Google's going to find them. It's going to tell them about your business, what you do, the services you offer, the areas that you cover, you know, the uh, the facts about your business that are going to tell them you're a professional in your service industry and so on. Also, it is going to help you guys show up for more searches as people search for those keywords because you're going to be relevant for those keywords. So also it's going to help Google determine where they're going to place you within the Google search results. We always recommend at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage. That gives you plenty of room to put in those buyer intent keywords. So as we go ahead, we're going to jump into a Google search right now. And we'll take a look at the results. I just did home renovation in Roswell, Georgia. That would be an example of a keyword. So the first thing you're going to see pop up here are ads. So ads are a great way to get clients. They allow you to target a specific audience, therefore allowing your business to show up in front of the eyes of people that are more likely to request your kind of services or your kind of products, or people that are looking for that kind of stuff in general. You can definitely see some really good results from a well placed campaign. Moving on down from that, we have the Google Map Pack. These are the top three of the Google Map Pack. Definitely a place you want to be in. These businesses see a good chunk of traffic come to them just from being in that top three, and that's going to have to do with your Google business profile. You want to have that filled out as much and as accurately as possible with all of your business information. You're going to get citations back from that by putting it into online directories. Now that's going to be anything like Yelp or Yellow Pages or Angie's List or so on and so forth. There are hundreds of online directories to get into that you're going to get citations back from. And basically, you want to have more citations coming back to you than your competitors that are showing up in that top three, and that'll get you up there. Moving on down from that, we have the organic search results. Another place you want to be at the top of. We don't have too much here. We have Angie's List, Facebook, directories aren't too worrisome for you or us. We want to try and outtake them it's not very difficult to do. You want to try and outrank your competitors here. Cornerstone Remodeling Atlanta would be an example of that. So if these were a direct competitor, you would obviously want to outrank them. We could do that by going through our websites or our competitors' websites and seeing what they're doing and what we could do to pull ahead of them. And I do that by using a tool called Ahrefs. We're going to take a look at that right now. I have put you guys in there, and we can see that these numbers up here, not too much happening. Just it says no data. That might just mean that nothing's showing up right now. This is, after all, just a tool that we use. So it's not always 100% accurate. You're going to get the most accuracy out of your Google Analytics and your admin console through Google, because it is directly connected to your website. So this UR and DR are two numbers that you want to pay attention to. UR being a trust rating, or how trustworthy your website is according to Google. The DR being a power rating, or how powerful your website is. Generally, you want to bring these two numbers up as high as possible while keeping them as closely to each other as you can. So you're going to do that by getting good, powerful referring domains to pass that power along to your website through backlinks. Now, a backlink is going to be anything that links back to your website, from an outside source, whether that be a comment blog or maybe another website. But you want to keep those referring domains relevant to your service industry. You don't want random websites linking back to you, because that's going to come across as spammy in Google's eyes. That could definitely affect your rankings. It can affect your numbers here as well, and you will get flagged by Google for that. So if we take a look at these guys, these Cornerstone Remodeling Atlanta, again, no data showing up for the UR. They do have a pretty low DR, but they are showing up for a ton of keywords, and they are getting a good number of traffic. They do have a lot of backlinks coming back to them. So what we would do is go through their backlink profile, go through all their keywords, see what's working for them, because they're in the same service industry. Chances are, most of the backlinks that are working for them are going to work for you as well. So you could go out and just get those backlinks and link them back to your site. Start getting, that bump up of these numbers that you need. This, little 1,300 keywords that they're being shown for, they're getting a good number of traffic from that. This is why I stress the importance of that 1,500 words of content on your homepage, because you can start showing up for keywords, and the more keywords that you're showing up for in those searches, the more traffic you're going to get, right? So those are the 3 tips that I have for you guys. They are definitely very effective. You can definitely see some really good results from that. These are tips that you can implement yourself, or you can always reach out to us as well. I do hope that you found this video informative, and we do appreciate you guys taking the time to check it out. So with that being said, go ahead and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.